It was a busy day on the island of Sodor. The season was changing from summer to autumn. The leaves had begun to change color, and Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling restless.
Summer's almost over, and I haven't had any real fun.
Oh, Thomas, you're a fussy little tank engine. We're here to work, not to have fun.
I must be fussy than being stuck up and boring.
The next day, Sir Topham Hatt arrived at the sheds. He had an important announcement to make.
We're opening a new branch line tomorrow. I need one of you to check the signals on the new line to see that they're all working properly. Who will volunteer?
I'll do it, sir. I promise I'll check them carefully.
Checking signals wasn't a fun job for Thomas, but he wanted to be a really useful engine.
Off you go then. And be sure to check every signal, Thomas. Safety is our first concern.
Thomas didn't know why, but shiny new tracks always put him into a good mood. He whistled merrily as he jogged along the track, checking for every signal. Each time Thomas saw a red signal, he made sure that it was working. As Thomas traveled along, he saw hidden junctions, hanging rocks, dangerous curves, and steep hills. Thomas had almost reached the end of the branch line when he saw a sign for a carnival.
A carnival? I love carnivals. I have to take part. If I go to the carnival now, I can check up the signals later. That's my breakfast. There are lots to see here.
The children saw Thomas, and they ran to greet their favorite number one engine. When Thomas returned to the sheds, Sir Topham Hatt was there.
You've been gone a long time, Thomas. You must have done a very thorough job of checking the signals on the new branch line.
Yes, sir.
And just like that, without thinking about it, Thomas had broke a promise. He hadn't meant to. He forgot to go back and finish the job.
Good. Then everything is ready for tomorrow's grand opening.
Thomas was worried. What if there's trouble? What if one of the signals didn't work? Then, Thomas had an idea.
I know. I'll get up early tomorrow and go check the rest of the signals before the grand opening.
That night, Percy was taking the mail train when a call came into the station. Rain had washed down a section of track on Percy's mail route. Percy would have to find another track to take.
Don't worry, Percy. You can take the new branch line.
Yes, sir. Off Percy went, pulling his mail train onto the new line. The rain fell heavily. Each time Percy saw a red signal lamp, he slowed carefully until he had passed the danger spot. Then suddenly in the dark, Percy passed another signal. The lamp was not lit, so he didn't until it was too late. The arm was down for danger. The driver slammed on Percy's brakes, but the rain had made the rails very slippery as Percy headed towards a very dangerous curve. Oh no, I'm going to have a crash! Percy closed his eyes and did his best to hold on the curb. There was a crash. The brake band had flew off the tracks and was damaged. Percy shivered with fear from his close call. The next day, Thomas awoke and sneaked out of his shed. Then he saw Percy arrive with Sir Topham Hatt. They were serious.
Percy has had a terrible fright. He almost derailed because of a signal lamp that didn't work. How could such a thing have happened, Thomas?
I'm sorry, sir. I went to a carnival and I didn't finish the job. I just wanted to be part of the fun.
There will be no fun for you for quite some time. Percy will run your branch line until you've gone and checked every signal on my railway twice.
Yes, sir.
Thomas accepted his punishment, and from that day on, Thomas always checked signals, but Gordon likes to tease him about it. Silly little Thomas, you're certainly fussy about signals.
Well, Gordon, guess what? Safety is our first concern.
And Thomas smiled proudly.